Hello, it is me, Teacher Man. Yes, another beautiful project ready to go. This project is going to be to completely clean and renovate, not really renovate. I guess renovation, not a good word, renovation. It's broken, it's not broken. It works beautifully. It's just years and years of dirt and grime and all that stuff. So, the sides and, the inside part, all that stuff. All of that is going to be cleaned thoroughly. So let's go over the supplies that you'll need. All right. First of all, extension cord. Second of all, drill. You might say, why do you need a drill? Because you've got two different types of stripper bits. I don't know what they're called. Let's see if this says anything here. This says safety precautions, use goggles, tighten screw, wear face covering. Okay, well, I don't know what that means. Anyway, and then this little thing here. This and that is going to completely and thoroughly clean and scrape off all of the baked on carbon that has accumulated for the past 3-4 years. It's been 4 years since I've done this. But today is going to be the day where I do a very, very thorough job. So anyway, then I've got some steel wool and of course gloves, because you don't want to get any little minor scratches and whatnot. And then this is the most important thing. This here is a roll of plastic tarp. Sold for $10 in Lowe's, I think, for a 12 pack. You can see there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the entire work area with that tarp, so that as the little tiny bits of carbon and gunk and greasy bits fall on the floor, it's not going to take me an hour to scrub that off the floor and sweep it up and, dirty my broom and all that stuff. So then I'll just roll up the tarp and toss it in the trash and everything should be okay. That's the plan. So there you go. That's what's in store today. I will show you the completed project as I am done. All right, love y'all. Bye. Just a quick update. As you can see, I've only been on this for 4 minutes, and there's a big difference just doing that with this. Huge difference, night and day. Just to show y'all, this is what we're doing. It's very, very simple. You're taking this and you're doing like this. There you go. You're gonna push really hard. You can see the big difference there, right? So that's all you're doing with this. Now you can't really get into the corners down there, but that's easy. Once you're done, you're gonna take this, you're gonna flip it around and place it in there. Then you can get the front part of this, that part back there, and then that's good. Okay, so that's the other thing. If you have a vise that is bolted to like a table or something, that'll work. I have a vise, but it's not bolted to anything, so I can't really use it. Otherwise, the vise would tip over. But anyway, that's there you go. Okay, cool. Bye. Number 3. Once you're done one side, flip it over and do the other side. Simple as that. Number 4. So the grates are done, both sides. They still need to be, washed with a little bit of Dawn just to get the residue off. But for the most part, all the heavy lifting is done with that. And now we're going to get into the grate plates. They call these flavorizer bars. It's really just to prevent the fire from, flare-ups. That's the word I'm looking for, flare-ups. So anyway, as you can see, these are just rested right on top of the burners. Like there's a little groove there. It gets right there and then right there. So you just pick these up and then right there is the burner, okay? So what I'm gonna do is this. We are going to do the same thing with the flavorizer bars. I'm not gonna be as vigorous, because this is a different kind of metal than that. That's like poured stainless steel, carbon forged or whatever. So you could take anything to that and that won't damage, doesn't scrape, doesn't scratch. It's really good for grilling. This, however, is just a piece of bent steel. And as it gets hot, it also gets rusted. So you can kind of see that. It doesn't really do anything to the food, but it does need to be cleaned. So sandpaper, steel wool, and a little bit of this. Just a quick mention. You know you're doing a good job when the brush is practically gone after doing that. But that was expected because you go through one of those brushes every single time you do those. So there you go. So doing my job. That's why you have the other one here to get, you know, little bit areas like this. So, all right, cool. Bye. Hydrate. Always hydrate. Always a good idea. Okay, so switch the bit from that to that. Got all these out. Gonna start cleaning those. But here's something I wanted to mention. These were the little, you know, where the flame thing comes out. Burners. Thank you, burners. You want to cover those. Cover those with blue painter's tape because you don't want little tiny microscopic bits of gunk to get in those little holes because that's a problem. And you're going to sit there with a toothpick and try to get them all out, and it's just not bad. It's not good at all. So if you cover them now with painter's tape, you can clean in there very thoroughly and let everything fall down into the drip pan. And then you don't have to worry about the burner getting damaged. Replacement burners are like 30 bucks. Replacement, those things there, those are, I think they're about 50 bucks. So, I mean, if you really want to just replace the burners, replace the grills and spend $200, that's fine. But, you know, then you got the flavorizer bars, that's another 40 bucks. And anyway, if you just clean them, they're good to go again. And, you know, that's all. This bit's only like $5, and then that one's like, I think $5. So there you go. All right, love you guys. Bye. You put the flavorizer bar in its little channel. If you see the way the drill is, you see how it's spinning it's going towards the bar. See that? You don't want to do it this way because you can see here this will kick up. See that? That kicks up. But if you do it this way, it's forcing the flavorizer bar down into its groove, so you don't have to worry about it flying off and you have a problem. So, all right, so just take a look at this quick video and you'll see. So kind of like that, you know, you do that, and then what you're doing is once you're done with that there, you could take the bar, you can flip it around, and then you do the other side. Very, very simple. You know, the idea is to do this without getting hurt, and that's why you're wearing gloves and whatnot. So anyway, okay. Oh yeah, and eyeglass protection. Okay, bye guys. Almost done. You can see the before and the after. Here's the before and after. And look at that. See all those little tiny bits of gunk and nastiness that is on the blue tape. That is why we are putting blue tape over the burner nozzles, burner holes, so that that stuff doesn't get inside the burner hole. So there you go. Just a little trick. All right, bye. Just a light sanding is all they need now, which I may or may not do. But the significant part is done. The second you turn the burners on, those are gonna start rusting up again. There's nothing you can do about it. I've read people online saying, just spray it with WD-40. No, you don't spray WD-40 on metal that's gonna be in direct contact with heat. It does nothing. It'll make your meat smell bad and it'll burn off before it matters anyway. So, you know, so you don't wanna do that. Also, just another quick tip. Notice, the dirt on my shirt. This is not something you could wash, so make sure you use a shirt that you can throw out when you're done. An old painter's shirt or an old rag, something like that. Because if you put any of this in the washing machine, little tiny black bits, all of these little bits and all of those little bits, that will be on the wall of the washing machine and at the bottom of the washing machine, and it won't come out. Also, I've read online a few people say, hey, you should try this. Not a good idea. And that is put that or any of these things, do not put them in your dishwasher. If you put any of this stuff in your dishwasher, the inside basin of your dishwasher, along the walls, the bottom part, will be coated with a grease that your dishwasher will not be able to remove. And worst of all, it can clog up the drain part or make a whole mess. So just don't do it. You can't do it. You can, some people go soak it in Dawn, put it in a basin, put it in a bathtub and soak it with Dawn. No, that and this and that. This is all baked on carbon for years. That will not come off with Dawn. So don't even try it. It won't work. It'll dirty or damage your bathtub as well. So there you go. There's only two things to do when doing your grill. Either you buy new parts and replace them, or you do a very thorough cleaning like I am, using very powerful stripping tool brushes. And that's really the best thing to do. So now I'm going to tackle the inside of the basin, and I'll show you an update shortly. Bye. Okay, so all of the deep cleaning is done. That's as much as I'm going to do, because I don't have to go overkill. This isn't like for resale or anything. But you could see this is the result of doing the sides and the inside here and all around and whatnot. I'll take some sandpaper and kind of go over a little bit areas. But for the most part, all of the major dunked on areas are done. You can see this dark part here is the original color, and this part here is the leftover carbon and splatter and grease. So I'm still gonna hit that, but there you go. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start cleaning the entire grill, wiping it down, getting some nice, nice clean, all the residue and the little tiny bits that are all over the place. That's all on me too. So, and then my tarp, I'm gonna have to do a cleaning on this patio anyway. The tarp worked, but it's not perfect. I should have put another piece of plastic on this area, because that's where a lot of bits are. Anyway, that's good for now, and I will show you the finished product when it's all clean. How am I going to clean it? I'm going to use Dawn. I'm going to use paper towels, lots and lots, a whole roll of paper towels, and an old sponge, just to keep rinsing and rinsing, because now everything is loose and it's just greasy. So I'm just going to clean it all down, and then I'll show you the results after I'm done. All right, bye. Okay, everybody, I am all done. Here is the finished product. You can see here, nice and clean. There's the side shot right there. I did this in here as well. It was kind of really bad and gunky, and all that. Got all in there. Oh yeah, I gotta put the elevated bar thingy back in. Let's see how to do that. I think that goes like that. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's good. Did the plastic. You're probably wondering, how do you clean the plastic? This part here and this part here and that part there. That's simple. You get one of these, where'd it go? You get one of these things here. It's like a Scotch-Brite pad. I forgot the grit. I thought it was 2000 grit Scotch-Brite pad, and you just clean it right off. I mean, it just works. It doesn't damage it, doesn't discolor it. Yep, there we go. See a little smudge there? So watch that. Now you got a bigger smudge. Hey, look at that. So this will come right off, and once you do that, you dry it off and whatnot. Anyway, moving on. See, look at that, nice and clean. Bars are good. The plates underneath are good. The flavorizer bars are good. And there you go. So that is the end of that. You might be wondering, how do you clean around the knobs? It's just like your old-fashioned, stove. This thing comes right off. See the little half circle slot? That fits right into that half circle slot down there. So this comes off, you clean it, and then you pop that right back on. All of these do that. They all pop up, just as simple as that. So you could get in there and clean that as well. And then that's it. Same thing with this one. This one pops right off as well. And there you go. So let's see if she will lighten up or if I die in the process. Who knows? All right, we hear gas. Ooh, we got fire. Ooh, wow. Eddie, go get the tree. Chop down that tree. We're going to make us a fire. All right, that's an old reference. 1982, Eddie Murphy, Delirious. Anyway, so there you go. Beautiful job, Anthony. Wow, I'm so thrilled. So they got professional companies that will do this for you. They charge a couple of $100, I think like $300 to redo your grill and clean it thoroughly and renovate it and, you know, all that stuff. So not too bad. Just a little bit of elbow grease and cleaning. How do you clean the stainless steel area? Again, you use that little Scotch-Brite pad there. Clean that whole thing there. I missed a couple of spots. Like, you know, I don't, you know, it's not perfect. I'm not expecting perfect. So if you say you missed a spot, favangul. Okay. Anyway, love you all. I hope you enjoyed this series of how to clean and restore your grill. Bye.